teachers. My name is Jen Blanken if you don't know me. So this will be about, I'm thinking there we go. About 20 to 30 minutes each morning. I just want to jump on and I want to give you kind of my heart behind doing this. Kind of let you know a little bit about me today. And that way you kind of know I don't expect a lot of people to be on live today. And that's why I'm going to go in and just kind of review a few things. But please, if you have some questions, you go and start popping them in the chat for me so I can know and start answering them. But a little bit about me. So, I am, right now, I have my own business, GoGen. I'm the founder of the 180 Fit Body Mind Method. I'm a holistic empowerment coach, which simply moves people from a place of stuck to authentic, thriving in life, their individuals, families, businesses, or even classrooms. I'm a personal trainer, fitness instructor, nutritionist, life coach, empowerment coach. I have the whole kind of background in all those with the degrees and certifications. But I was also a school teacher for 16 years. It's still, part of it's still my heart, and that's why I do the 180 Fit Fam, and that's why I'm doing this. And I had taught for 16 years, and very unexpectedly, I saw the writing on the wall, and I resigned very quickly before something could be I just saw that something was going to happen, and something negative after years of being teacher of the year and top teacher even within Dallas, and just showing up every day in a massive way. And I'm someone who loved kids. I still do. I still love kids, who understood them, because I was one of those kids that hated school. I taught first grade for the majority of my career. 1 year I opened up a school, helped to start up school, fourth grade. 10 of my years were down in a school in Oak Cliff, which is a very it's the part where most people don't want to go. It's inner city, but it was my heart, and I loved it there. And I left there because I was kind of put in a situation where I was kind of forced to leave too. I'm the one who has to be forced out of things to really make a change, even if the writing has to be completely on the wall. And landed job at a great school after that, teaching first grade, and did that for many years. And then my last year and a half was doing gifted and talented, kinder through fifth, and so I loved my job. But in an instant, it was gone. And I had to figure things out because I didn't have a backup plan. I was planning on leaving. And because I had taken so much time off for a month with gyms and stuff, because I was trying to handle the workload that was given to me at school and not drown, I was let go from the gyms within the same day. And so it put me in the worst funk of my life for about 8 months till last August, when I was in the couch. And I don't know if you've ever had the darkest moment of your life, and I've been through abusive relationships and a nasty divorce, and dreams and hopes being crushed time and time again, and even a lot of painful experiences in life. And for some reason that took me out, man. Maybe it's because the one thing that I always identified with, I always had that, even if marriages fell apart, even if no one was there. I always had my job, and I never really thought about that actually until just now. That's probably why it was so hard. To this day, I haven't touched my school stuff. I'm beginning to get to that point. So some of you might get some free stuff if you return to the classroom. I have lots of school stuff, so let me know what you need, because I'll be giving it away. So anyway, but truly, I just I didn't know what I was going to do, and I got really sick during the time. And so I was in this funk and just trying to do whatever I could to survive. And then I had this dream of owning my own business, because I really wanted just to inspire people and help people get to the other side of things, especially my pain and my struggles, because I think our pain loses its hold on us, I think, and our pain and our struggles somehow has significance and meaning, and we can become okay with it when it's purposed in a way that we use it to help other people and show up for other people in the midst of their similar pain and stuff. And so anyway, so I was at that place of just, if you can imagine, just sobs and sobs of tears. I couldn't stop them, and I was just questioning everything in my life, what is going on, who am I, and how did I get to this place, and what life was supposed to be like. I was supposed to be married, I was supposed to be happy, I was supposed to have adopted several kids by now, I was supposed to have my job as a teacher and have my side business, and everything was supposed to be perfect. I was supposed to have a house and plenty of money, and I had nothing. I was supposed to have friends that I count on nobody, alone again. What was going on? And I I was at the end of myself, and I was just like, is life even worth it at this point? Is life even worth it? And if people who know me know that I'm a very optimistic person. Jen come down from the clouds, not really the other way around. And I wasn't sure anymore. And in that moment, I realized, probably had the biggest revelation in my life, that I was trying to change things so many times in my life, trying to set myself up for different things. And really just, it's funny, this world will tell you so many different things, right? They'll tell you, like, hey, I know the way, like, hey, do this, do that. These people who show these awesome, like, these guys and trainers who are like, work out with me, you'll look at like me, all these empty, just do this diet. Like, everything's so ridiculous out there, you guys. It really is. I'm no fluff. Like, I'm straight up. So if you hear me, like, I am a straight up person. And I realized, like, I kept trying these different things and thinking I was going in a different direction, but really it was the same exact path disguised with a different, like, trees instead of bushes, but it led to the exact same dead end. And I didn't need to keep listening to other people. Like, what I needed to do in that moment, in that time, was listen to myself. And that person, I've dreamed of becoming that person who, like, it's just that person. I think we all have that person. That person that you were supposed to be. My road back to her had to be the road back to me. Like, I had to define myself and refine myself, because I had so much been so beat down by just life, even from childhood, and so much of, like, watered down myself, and so much of just, kind of, like, changed in a way for other people, and even teaching and stuff. Like, try not to get in trouble, and just because you view things differently, and don't speak your mind, Jen. Don't be too happy. People might think you're, crazy or something. And so I went on this quest of, like, this, it was a tough journey. And throughout that quest is when I started building my business. And that's when I started having to figure out, like, how to set up a home office. How do I automate things? How do I get online lessons going? Because I needed to have some side income coming in while I was building my business and stuff. And so anyway, through that was birthed the 180 Fit Body Mind Method. My method for helping people empower themselves. But during that time, I share this all because I share kind of my journey through there, so you understand my heart. Because right now, uncertainty, like, everything has been turned upside down, and I would not be going through this time as well as I am, although I've had my breakdowns. Like, last Sunday and the first 2 Sundays in a row, I've had major breakdowns. So, like, trust me, this is hard, and I don't like it either. I don't. But we have to look at what we can control. And since you're a teacher, like, I know you're in a difficult spot, because I'm sure most of you, like, you've never thought about teaching online. You like being live with kids. I get that. And so I want to show up for you, because I struggled to figure out, like, how to get a home office set up. Like, how do I, like, help kids or, teach remote and stuff like that. I've had to do all that. And so I'm here to show up for you guys. Also, to help you guys out, like, if you're struggling, like, emotionally and stuff, if you're struggling through the kind of, like, my period of time or any other time, like a divorce or just difficulty, or if you've been through abuse, or I have had so much, like, there's nothing that can surprise me, because I've probably been down that road. And I can help you because I'm on the other side of it. I couldn't help you 8 months ago. I can help you now because I truly am. I truly walked through things and on the other side. And so I just want to be here to show up for you guys. So whether you have questions about yourself, about life, about helping parents, if there's resources you need, tell me how I can serve you and help you. And these 30 minutes every day is for me to show up and offer you value. Okay? I don't like to waste people's time. That's what I'm going to ask. What do you need? Tell me. Ask your questions. I'll have things planned that I think will help you. But if you really tell me, I can show up in a more powerful way. And so just putting that out there. Make sure you put it in the comments. Make sure you let me know. Email me at 180fit, F-I-T, at gojenfitness.com, GOJEN1N fitness.com. And just put that it is that you're a teacher kind of in the subject line, so I know that's what it's linked to. Okay? That I could tag you, right? And know that to bring it in. But seriously, like, let me know. Because I know that you are hitting so much. And if you're trying to homeschool your own kid, plus trying to teach remotely, figure that, plus at a home office, try not to, and plus listening to everything out there, like, there's so much. my heart goes out to you. It really does. And I've been trying to figure out like what I could do, and finally hit me. I'm like, Jen, just you've been through something similar like this. Like, it's not the exact same, but you walked through this. Like, it's like I was prepared beforehand to show up for you. And so I'm here. And when I say coming on live every day, I mean it. And free, yes, I am. I'm here for you. Okay? And I just ask, like, whatever you guys do, like, comments, be nice. Kindness. If you don't like me, if you don't jive with me, that's fine. It's totally fine, but this is a positive platform, so just know that I will ask you to leave if you're not positive. You can bring your questions, you can bring your concerns. If you are frustrated, you need to kind of like work through some emotion stuff, reach out to me. I will help you work through it personally, but this is not kind of a griping and complaining. Does that make sense? We have enough of that going on, so I'm staying very positive. Looking at truth and reality, yes. Like, Jen, I have no clue. Like, how do I deal with an autistic kid who's like, I'm having to teach remotely and mom doesn't know what to do with him? What resource can I give them? Let me help you. I have plenty, okay? So, those kind of things are fine. Let me know what your struggles are. But, no griping, complaining. Hopefully that is clear. So, today I just want to offer you guys just a little something of value. Real quick today, maybe you guys that would be helpful. There's so much I could have done. But procrastination can be really, really huge. And so I want to kind of go through how we can avoid some procrastination, because I noticed that this is one of the biggest... there you go. Sorry, my low battery just went. This is one of the biggest things I noticed. So procrastination is, kind of the worst thing when working from home. And when you start working from home regularly, you absolutely need to learn to avoid like the temptation to spend the first hour and a half doing nothing at all. Okay, so sorry, I looked down because I wrote myself some notes. And because that's a big temptation, isn't it? Like, I don't know what to do. I'm checking my email. And we just kind of spin the wheel. So otherwise, we're suddenly working 5-hour days instead of 8-hour days, and that's something most people aren't gonna, and you're not gonna really be there for your kids or really be productive at all. Okay, so in life in general, okay, so I'm gonna give you my 5 tips for crushing procrastination today. Okay, accountability. Yep, I said accountability. Problem is that there is no accountability for procrastination, right? That's why it is worse for those who work from home versus those who work from the office. In the office, people are looking over your shoulder, but here you can do whatever you like. Isn't it true? So accountability is so, so important here. And I encourage you, find a buddy. Find somebody that you can be accountability partner with you. Have something that sets you up. Or, I set timers. I have accountability. I have a schedule on my computer. I mark it down, and it dings, and it keeps it a little timer. I know what I'm going to do. Okay? I have to have that. So I know exactly what I'm going to do. Otherwise, I could easily... If I don't have a schedule, if I don't have something racing against the clock, if I don't know what I'm doing, if I don't have a plan, then I can really procrastinate because you're spinning your wheels. So, just think, you can't sit around and play games, if you have, or, if you have someone else to teach, some teachers checking in with you. Set awards is another one. Try setting small rewards for yourself. For example, if you finish, maybe you're writing a new lesson plan, you finish that, reward yourself with something. I say not food, because we don't want to teach ourselves that. We have to break that cycle. And then make it fun. I would put off things simply because we don't like to do them. And that's why procrastination tends to rear its ugly head when we're doing particularly dull tasks. For me, it's anything paperwork. The solution is to find an interesting way to make it more fun. You gamify it, be more creative. Work with somebody else remote, do lesson plans together. And, of course, rest properly on that, because finally, make sure you have some proper, downtime and fun during off time. So I'm going to be procrastinating because there are things we want to do, right? And so think of it that way, too. But getting rest is important. Don't stay up watching Netflix all night. We want to make sure that we separate work from life, Don't, make sure you have clear hours that you are working and clear hours that you are taking off to actually enjoy your family and stuff. So really, think about it. Get accountability, right? Right? Set a timer, do your tasks, gamify things, make things more fun, get your sleep that you need, okay? Really, really focus on those things, because if we don't, what's going to happen? We're going to just waste our time. So I want you to ask yourself today, just evaluate and go, okay, how am I doing? How am I showing up for, how am I showing up for myself, and how am I showing up for my kids? How am I showing up for my family? And look at yourself. Am I procrastinating on any one of those? And am I procrastinating any particular thing? If so, then make a plan of action, okay? And figure out why, and then figure out what you can do about it. But really, I say, number one, get yourself a clearly defined schedule every day. And if you guys want me to go live on that, like how I figured out how to do my schedule, like actually like be really productive, and how I decided to break up all the main tasks that go into remote teaching and stuff, let me know. And I'll actually go live and tell you how I set things up and give you like examples and stuff. As well as if you need help setting up your home office, let me know that. I have a whole thing on setting up your home office and how to. Lots of different things. So let me know what you need in the show notes. Make sure you subscribe, ring the bell so you get alert every time I'm live, and share those with others. That way they know, and that way I get out there more, okay? I'm here to serve you. Know that things are going to be okay. I don't know how. I don't know exactly what that's going to look like, but we're in this together, and I'm here for you. I'm here to show up, okay? So let me be a positive force in your mornings. Maybe when there's so much negative coming in, and you hear so much negative and everything else. So, all right, be brave, be kind, live authentically, and always shine. Until next time, thanks for watching.